Hey, YouTube family. How you doing? This is Rhonda with Rhonda Loves Life. Thanks for joining me. All right, guys. This is going to be a hot topic. Now, as you guys know, I usually try to avoid politics on this channel. I do, because I think politics and religion, those two, they help to divide us. It doesn't keep us together. It divides us. So I try to stay clear of it. Now, with this Trump attempted assassination, I had made a personal commitment not to consume this stuff 24/7. I only look at it to get good news, new news, not good, just anything different that comes up. Yeah, I want to check it out. So I only consume a small bit of information when it comes to this. Same with Biden and whether or not the Democrats are going to sit him down. I don't consume wall-to-wall coverage of that either. So, anyways, Trump. I saw something that really piqued my interest, that shocked me, and it's got my spidey senses going, and I want to share it with you. So follow me on this. I saw a video of a news person that was there, a news crew that was there at the event on Saturday when Trump, was shot at, and one individual was Killed. So I'm going to play the video here. It's fair use, fair use. I'm going to mute the volume. But what I want you to see is it took over 2 minutes after the authorities knew that there was this 20-year-old disturbed individual on the rooftop ready to pow President Trump. Now, this video, let's take a look at it and let's keep chatting. As President Trump is talking at the podium, and those in the audience are saying, hey, there's someone at the top, there's someone at the over 2 minutes, and then pow. So my question is this: do you guys really believe that 20-year-old boy got on that roof alone? Do you think he did that by himself, or do you think he had help? My spidey senses tell me that young man had help, a lot of help. And I am wondering who is really behind this attempted assassination. I don't think he was by himself. I don't. Sorry. Do not think he was by himself. No. How is it that the local police, the sheriff, and a Secret Service, they waited over 2 minutes after identifying this man was on the roof? People in the audience are pointing to him, and you see the clock is just ticking. And they did nothing. Lapse in security from the Secret Service all the way down to the local police. Why? Who's behind this? Now, I hear on the internet, these conspiracy theorists, they say, oh, it's the CIA. I don't think it's the CIA. You know why? Because if it was the CIA, Trump wouldn't be here. They don't miss. Sorry. Do I think it's foreign actors? Yeah. And I'm hearing they say it might be Iran, it could be Russia, it could be China. It could be any of those, but I do honestly believe that it's a foreign actor that wanted to continue to sow discourse in our country. They did. Because imagine if that young man was able to hit Trump where it killed him. Do you know how crazy Trump supporters would have been after that? It would have been pandemonium. It would have been, unreal out here in these streets. I'm telling you. Now, thank God it didn't go through. But I think it was a foreign actor, and I wouldn't be surprised if it was Iran or Russia. I wouldn't be surprised. That's my theory. But here's another question I got. Will they come back? Will they come back? President Trump seems to not be bothered by it. He's out golfing. He's still out. And you know what? I don't blame him. Don't live your life in fear. Just be like, fuck it. If that's what he wants to run for president, this is what he wants. He's already up there in age. So he's what, in his 70s? So he's like, shh, I'm gonna go eventually anyway. So I'm gonna do what the hell I want to do. I don't blame him on that. Like that, I don't blame him on that. Keep living your life. But I guess my question is, what now? The shadowy government, the shadowy figures, rather, that authorized and orchestrated this hit. What now? I don't think it's going to cause as much discord because Trump survived. I really do. But what's next? I don't know. I do not know. You guys leave your comments in the chat. I don't know. All I know is that you're not going to make me believe that this 20-year-old did all this on his own. You know why? Because the fact that it took 2 minutes from the time the authorities were alerted there was someone on the roof to the time those first shots were taken, over 2 minutes. And there are sharpshooters and everything. Apparently there was a sharpshooter directly across from him that saw him and was just looking. He was told to stand down and wait because I guess he didn't know if maybe that was the local SWAT team or something, local police. He didn't know. So I don't know. All I can tell you that it's clear there are shadow forces working behind the scenes. And I'm telling you guys, I tell you all the time, you can't trust everything these politicians tell you. You can't believe everything you see on television or on the news. Because this here is clear that this was an orchestrated, attempted assassination that just fell through. And we know it was not from our local government because it didn't go through. And I don't think the CIA have to do that. They don't have to do that. But, and however, this mode of assassination with this young man, it was perfect to see, because if it would have been successful, it would have caused an uprising in this country like we've never seen before. And that would have put this entire country into turmoil. And I believe the foreign actors would have loved that. Those shadow powers, shadow people in the shadows who are foreign actors. That's what they would have benefited from. They would have liked to have seen that, for our country to implode on it, on itself. And this would have been a perfect scenario if it had been successful. But it was not, thank God. Not today. Not today. So what's next with them? What is next? You guys leave your comments in the chat. I find this whole thing, I still will not watch the coverage back to back, but I am very curious. And I got my spidey senses are going. Anytime that happens, when I spot bullshit, I spot it. When I see it, I call it out. And this is BS. And there's no way you're going to convince me otherwise that this 20-year-old boy did this all by himself. He's free to climb up on that building. Climb up there. Get on his stomach. Get positioned. Run off a sheriff who fell off the roof. And then took aim and started firing off. I mean, we know it was 2 minutes after the police were notified. But what about the 5 to 7, 10 minutes before, when he was climbing up the building, climbing across the building? What about that? No one saw that, huh? No one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. All right, guys, leave your comments in the chat. I want to thank you for watching. I'll chat with you soon. Love you. Ciao.